The New England Patriots just found out what they need to fix. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots on the daily, pushing out Patriots content for people just like you who love Patriots football. Week 2 for the Patriots in the books, taking the L against the Seattle Seahawks, 23-20. Unfortunately, should have won that game with a blocked field goal, the key play that really led to the demise of the Patriots. Let's talk about it. Let's jump into it. In my opinion, the biggest issue at hand, Jacoby Brissett, 15 of 27, 149 yards, 1 touchdown. Let me paint a picture for you. The beginning of the game, first drive, get into the red zone. Awesome route by Jalen Polk in the back of the end zone, a little in route. Boom, first NFL touchdown. I thought, man, they are going to start cooking. It's going to be great. We're getting involvement from the wide receivers. And then after that, the real only excitement that came in the passing game was Hunter Henry, which was great. A lot of those kind of intermediate passes, kind of sitting down right in the middle of that defense, getting those passes, run after yards after catch, all those different things. I'm not going to take away from Hunter Henry. But one of the biggest issues is the weapons we have, the New England Patriots have on offense, on the receiving team, wide receiver core, are not being utilized. That is one of the key issues. Now, I know you're like, Aaron, wow, geez, you're really coming out the gate. Yes, I'm usually a very positive person, but it is just very frustrating to know you look at this wide receiver core. Pop, if you look at this, Pop didn't even get a, he didn't even have a target. He didn't, there was nothing out there for him. There might have been a couple. I think there was a couple where he was coming out of the pocket or he was trying to dump it off. And I think he drew from Weatherspoon. He drew a pass interference at one point, but never got the ball in his hands. KJ Osborne had 1 catch. Jalen Polk, again, 1 catch. Austin Hooper, tight end, but only 1 catch. So one of the biggest issues is the Patriots need to get the ball into their hands of other playmakers, not just listen. We will talk about the run game because the run game was awesome. It was beautiful. It was a thing of beauty. But on the offensive side of the ball, Jacoby Brissett, AVP, there needs to be plays where we are getting it into people's hands like Pop, like Jalen Polk, like KJ Osborne, like Thornton, and make them make plays. They can make plays. We need to let them. We need to get their ball in their hands. So I think one thing the New York Patriots found it out and something they need to fix is we need to get the ball around. Eight receptions for Hunter Henry. The second most was 2, and that was by Polk and Stevenson. Stevenson both out of the backfield. And then one of those for Polk was a touchdown. Need to spread the ball around. Pass the ball around. Pass the ball around. Jump over to Geno Smith right here. Yes, you had DK Metcalf, Smith, and Jigba who went off. Yep, another touchy subject. But anyways, you look at the other receivers besides that, you had a decent spread, 33 receptions, 33 completions for Geno Smith. Jacoby Brissett, we need to get the ball around more. Now, you're probably saying, well, hey, did you see the 5 wide set where every time we got into that, it seemed like the pocket collapsed and it was just pressure and Jacoby Brissett just looked very uncomfortable? Yes, it was tough to watch. Now, I think another thing that the Patriots need to start asking themselves is I know it's only week 2, but is Drake May an option right now? Again, weeks ago in training camp, I talked about this. In the preseason, I talked about this. Drake May looks significantly better in the pocket. Remember, Jacoby Brissett is a lifetime backup quarterback. He is not meant to be a starting quarterback. He is meant to be the guy that goes in there and I hate using the term, but be a game manager. That is Jacoby Brissett's role. That's what he was born for. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You want a good second string quarterback that can get in there and do that. But again, he is not a tried and true starting quarterback. He can't move the ball down the field like he should be able to. Case in point, overtime. You win that, you go get a touchdown. That's it. That's the game. What did we do? We didn't do anything. Did not do anything. Punted the ball off, and then that was game. That was it. And at that point, if you don't understand overtime rules, which now you probably do, I'm sure you all do, but when it comes down to it, if you had an opportunity to score and you didn't and you punt and the other team gets a field goal, that's game. It is what it is. So very frustrating. Again, also coming all the way back to that blocked field goal. Make that, that's the game. Make that, that's the game. So very, very frustrating on that side of the ball. Now, I want to say the good, all right? The good we're going to jump. And sorry, I take that back. Back to Brissett. So bad thing. Didn't get the ball around. Hit Hunter Henry. Great. We need to get the ball around more. That's one on Brissett. Two, need to be willing to be more mobile in the pocket. That's another thing, especially when you have an offensive line that is, they did all right today. I think they had their moments where they shined, but there was also moments where they had a tight end blocking as well, so it looked a lot more comfortable for him in the pocket. But again, spread the ball out. Spread the ball out. Wide receivers need to be more in play. In weapons, in threats, and I feel like the Seattle Seahawks knew at some point, hey, this is all they're doing, and that's how the offense slowed down as well. That field goal, got to capitalize on that. That was the bad. Those are the biggest bad things. Again, questions that come into mind: do they start saying, hey, Drake May in these situations, would have he done better? Asking yourself that. What do you think? Comment below. Do you think after watching this game, hey, do you think Drake May would have done better? What do you think in these situations? What do you think his pocket presence would have been? Should they start thinking about Drake May? Comment below. Now, I will talk about the good because I am a positive person. Everyone knows me, positive guy. You look at the New England Patriots, the run game. They ran the ball down their throat. I love it. Smash mouth football. Get the ball. We're running up the A gap. Stop us. Antonio Gibson, I have told you, Stevenson, Gibson are a solid 1-2 punch, and they proved that today. I wish they would have came out with a W, but they proved that today, that it is important to have an elite. Antonio Gibson is a solid number 2. He could probably go start other places. He is a solid number 2. He can catch it out of the backfield as well. And so they impressed. There were drives where it was like literally just run the ball. Do not do anything else. Run the ball. Now you're probably saying, well, Aaron, you just ripped on Jacoby Brissett saying that he needs to get the ball to more wide receivers, all these different things. Yes. Yes. Multiple things can be true at once. He needs to work on that. And you're like, well, what you just said, keep running the ball if it's working. Yes. Continue to run the ball while it's working. But then when you go to your pass game, if all you do is hit the tight end right there in the center of the field, and we're not spreading the ball out, then what? Get the ball around. Get the ball around. Get the ball around. Okay? But again, awesome job by Gibson, Stevenson, line blocking. A lot of times you saw multiple tight ends in there blocking as well, so that was awesome to see. I do like that aspect of AVP's offense, but again, the flip side, it can be a great offense. We need to add the passing game. You add that passing game component to this, I think we beat the Seahawks by minimum a touchdown, if not 2. Our defense was hanging in there. Our defense did its job. Defense did its job. Offense needs to score more points. Case in point. Case in point. You look over at Geno Smith real quick. The Seahawks had multiple yards, passing yards. Geno Smith 327, 1 passing touchdown. Passing touchdown came over blown coverage, going from a man coverage to zone. Christian Gonzalez looked confused. DK Metcalf blew past him just on a basic go route, and he was gone. That was it. That was it for him. 56 yards. Wild. Their rush attack was trash. Again, we should have won this game. We dominated in the rushing battle. But again, they were throwing all over us, and so that is something that also has to be addressed as well. Is, hey, yes, you have Christian Gonzalez, still technically a younger guy in that secondary. Things need to be figured out. DK Metcalf is a great wide receiver. He is tough. Smith and Jigba, young, coming into his own, great wide receiver. As I said in past videos, this is a solid wide receiving core. It is very good. And Geno Smith made that secondary at times look like Swiss cheese. So tip my hat to him. Defensively, I'm going to jump over here real quick. The Patriots did well in holding them on third down. And so that wasn't a bad thing. Again, offensively, don't look at ours because we were 6 of 16 on third down. They were 7 of 15, so that was pretty good. Total yards, they had us 358, 310. And then you look all the way down at turnovers. There's no turnovers. No turnovers. Again, the big keys to the game were we needed to get the passing attack up. 1, didn't do. 2nd, we needed to win the turnover battle. Did not do. So those 2 things right there really killed us. Again, were we in that game? Absolutely. There was moments that we had where I was like, oh, we have them. This is going to be a dub. I was so pumped to come make this video. And then it went downhill. Keon White, the sack. Duggar, when he came in on that sack, was awesome. Coming off the left edge was dirty. And so there was, don't get me wrong, there was great moments in this game. And there was moments where I was like, yes, win train. We're winning this all day. And then all hope was crushed. That when that field goal was blocked, I had a bad feeling. Even in overtime, I was just like, I don't think we have the offense capable of driving down right now unless we really spread the ball out. And again, we didn't. It was a mess. It was a disaster. They win the game. So comment below. What are your thoughts on this game? Moving forward, is Drake May an option? What about AVP's play calling? Again, when AVP was asked, hey, how I run this offense with Jacoby Brissett is different how I do it with Drake May. Drake May, is he going to spread the ball out more? Preseason, it looked like it did. Again, what is there to lose? Jacoby Brissett is not a tried and true starting quarterback. Drake May is being groomed into becoming that. Is his time now, or is it time to wait and move on to week 3? You guys comment below. Let me know. What are other thoughts in the game that you had, maybe key moments, whatever. Comment below. I appreciate you guys. This is Sports Talk Patriots. On the way out, hit that subscribe button. Like, comment below. I'm going to try to go live on Thursday during the Jets game, so please check that out. Hopefully. I need to get technology figured out. I'm a millennial. Hopefully I'll figure it out. Anyways, Sports Talk Patriots. I appreciate you guys. Peace.